So hey, good morning guys, this is the Beach Walker. We are going to go tuck out Henn lures, handmade here in Jensen Beach, Florida. And I'm really excited to see there's a new rubber bait he just started bringing out. It's been out for a little while, but this lure looks great. So we're going to go do an interview with him, check out Henn lures in Jensen Beach, and I'm really excited. Thank you guys.
I'm Brett Henninger, owner of Henn Lures here in Jensen Beach, Florida. I'm 41 years old. I've been fishing pretty much my whole life. Born in Fort Lauderdale, was raised down there, but spent the last decade full-time here. I spent my whole life really coming to the Treasure Coast. As a lifelong angler, I've always made, I would say, probably from the age of 10 or 11, I made my own baits. Always wanted to be like my idols, Flip Pallet, all of those old school guys. Offshore baits as well, tuna fishing. Took a gap for life, and as I was here in Jensen during COVID, some people saw what I was doing, saw some of the jigs I was tying, started selling a few of those in 2020. That led to pouring some swim bait heads for some people, which then led to the comment of, hey man, you're making heads, why not tails? So now we're almost 3 years later, I guess 2.5 years later. We got a dozen or more different designs. All of them are in-house. From my head or my buddies' heads, we come together, get together a concept. I taught myself CAD at the start of this, so I'll draw all the designs out first on paper, then we go to the computer, make a 3D model, come up with a prototype, print the 3D prototype, pour all of our molds with silicone so we can change quickly and adapt, and like we just recently did, add patterns, add scales, add fins, or take things away when we need over time. Make sure that the baits are constantly evolving. So we have all of our own paddle tails. We pour our own heads as well to match them up. As an angler, I always, my passion is. Yep. So as a fly fisherman, the phrase "match the hatch" is always in the back of your head. What you'll see with the designs is a clear focus on that. We have everything from what will now be a 2 1/4 inch minnow pattern. It was originally the 3 inch Shreno, but we're shrinking that as well. We've got that up through an 8 inch paddle tail and an 11 inch eel. Our idea is that we always want to be able to show up, see what's in the water, and throw something that's appropriate for that time. I would say as a company, what we're trying to do is first off express all those things, that who we are as anglers and people. Bring back a lot of the old school way of doing things, hand making, doing as much as local as we possibly can, sourcing things as ethically as we possibly can, trying not to worry about profits over really anything, putting everything before that, and really trying to bring back the mentality that I had as a kid, the shop mentality, the respect for the water, respect for the fish, respect for the elders, getting out on the water with family and friends, not doing it, for a picture, but doing it for the experience and for the people and for the fish. I want to support all of that, and I want to just try to continue to take those old school concepts and push them forward with the new school technology. Blending both of the worlds together and just trying to take that as far as we can as a company and create as many solutions as we can so that people can have as much fun as possible. There's nothing better. A picture's great, but then the stories I get from people, hearing somebody caught a PB or a first, that's what gets me going and keeps me charged up, and that's what I think it should be about, is creating a memory. So that's Henn Lures in a nutshell. So this was the original, or master off of it. That was versioned off of this. And then now, looks like this. A little bit of change. People are loving that little biscuit. Trinos. Prototypes and Ochos. These were the first shrimp tails we did. That's what it looks like when we start a bait out. Might be.
I'm gonna show you the first bait set for down here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is the very first version of the 4.5. The name was actually in painter's tape on there. You can barely see it. Yeah. Predecessor to our bigger baits.
Nice.
Clearly they've changed a little. But yeah, we keep a bunch of that stuff to kind of remember how far it's come.
That's sweet.
But the 4.5, this one I did all by hand. This was I bought shaper molded clay at Joann's. Took me like a week to get the first version, and then I think I did 9 versions that would usually take me like 2 days of sanding in plaster of Paris before I finally got to the final body, and then moved it over to CAD. The white bait was also done that way, and I could never get it right. This took me forever, and I moved it over to CAD and recut everything around it, and yeah. All right. Next version of our eel, if it wants to come out. Set in the bin for 5 minutes, and then we lay them out to cure for a couple days. You can find us on Instagram at Henn Lures. You can also send us an email at hennlures@gmail.com or contact us at 561-222-1463. We're available 7 days a week. If you want to buy Henn Lures, we're available online at www.hennlures.com. All of our different paddle tails, head options, as well as I think we have about 45 colors available now. And we're custom, so you want a custom order, put it in, we'll pour it up. We're also in a handful of shops here in Martin County, Worldwide Fly Works in Rio. We got Offshore Tackle in Stewart and North Fork in Jensen Beach. Also Tailwater Outfitters over there for our West Coast people near Tampa. And then Lot Brothers in North Palm Beach. If you want to buy Henn Lures, we're available online at www.hennlures.com. All of our different paddle tails, head options, as well as I think we have about 45 colors available now. And we're custom, so you want a custom order, put it in, we'll pour it up. We're also in a handful of shops here in Martin County, Worldwide Fly Works in Rio. We got Offshore Tackle in Stewart and North Fork in Jensen Beach. Also Tailwater Outfitters over there for our West Coast people near Tampa. And then Lot Brothers in North Palm Beach.